All right, trying to get this video done was a little difficult this morning because my husband keeps following me, so I finally broke free. It's just, he wanted to tell me a joke, and I kept walking. I'm like, I gotta go do this video. So this morning's video is gonna be in the back, our back bookcases, which is multiple vendors like yesterday's in the front room. All of them are 20% off vendors except for Lazy Q Ranch, who is 25% off. We're gonna start with our two back bookcases here. These are two different vendors. Our ladies back here. We have Country Roads here, and again, 20% off. Not able to ship that lamp. Many of these things are shippable, but not all of them. So a lot of the things that are going to be appearing on the top will not be, but the stuff inside the shelves will be. So if you need information on anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. The about how to reach us, $20 on that one. Irvington, New Jersey is down below in our information right there. 20 on the milk glass bowl. And I'm going to get a question on this one, so let me see if I can I'll find that tag later if somebody messages me. Aluminum tray back there. I cannot find the tag easily, which if you're a vendor, always make sure whenever possible that you put your tags on the front of items where they can be seen easily so people don't risk breaking your items. And for our customers, it just makes it easier so you guys can see the tags easily and do that math if you're able to. Or at least have a general idea. $9.60 on a nice transferware creamer. That's a very nice little pretty one. And so again, this is Country Roads. These are the totes that she hand makes. And they are, I don't know what that means. I guess they're $20 now, $25 down. So they are nicely double lined. They are large. So if you're looking for totes, we have those. Oh, here's a couple little doilies. 9-inch square for $4. This one's a little more detailed. This one is 12 inches, and that one's also $4. So, oh, nice piece of stoneware back there. Newer, but very nice. And here is our pear tree home. So, yes, we can ship this our coffee holder here, $16. That big lantern, no, on shipping, but you can, of course, pick it up. So, pretty little luster vase for just $8. Interesting picture. Very interesting. And it's the wrong tag on that. Here we go. This side has the correct item. $9.60 on the picture. Nice vase back there for just $8. Cute little picture there for just $8. Glass reamer for $6.40. So a lot of goodies in here. This does have that condition issue there, as you can see. All right. This is a nice old chalkware dog. He's very light, surprisingly, so not solid. And he has 16. There's a nice transfer plate. Looks a little bit newer, but still very nice. Spode plate for just $8. That is the brown and white transfer. Interesting piece of glass there for $1.60. These risers are not for sale. And then this little plate here is just $4 as is. All right, so now we're going to shift on over to New to You, who we saw one of her bookcases in the front room yesterday. So again, the taller things will not be shippable. Without incurring a very large fee, thus making it not worth it for you. Here's a cute little bottle, $9.60, and that is 6 inches tall. That's just painter's tape to hold that in there. A pleather purse, vintage purse for 10 firm, with a mesh, that is metal mesh on there. $9.60 on the Christmas tree. The Avon Cape Cod, we are running low. These couple of things that we do have left, $6.40. I don't know so much if these are goblets, if they're more votives, but they are whatever you want them to be. They'd be very cute little Christmas tree holders if you have a smaller brush tree to put in there. And again, currently I am in 20% off vendors, and this is New to You. So if you see something in this particular spot, her vendor code is Beth. So when you see the vendor code, you can just give me that as well. Pyrex, no lid. And that's just $7.20, and that's number 473. So that's a pretty good deal. Again, there's no lid with that one. We have a cute little, I know you guys like these little copper molds, $5.60 on that one. The measurements are there. So now we're going to go to our Beloved with Heart, who has a booth in the front. She has these two bookcases. So we're going to visit this as well now. And again, we are still 20% off. And I just need either a screenshot and just tell me where you saw it, or the timestamp, and I can pull these items for you, get you more information. We always advise if there are any condition issues. We don't just ship things out to you without double checking them. So, and of course, if you're local, we hold these items and you don't have to come running in right away. So we do have a blow mold Santa up there, vintage one for $88. Not shippable, but of course local pickup available. $6.40 on a super large tin. $11.20 on the meat grinder. Okay. She's got some nice souvenir glasses that are priced very well. They're the frosted, $6.40 each. I think they're all the same price, it looks like. Williamsburg, Montreal, Massachusetts, Chicago, Jamestown, Old Fort Niagara. Okay. Nice set of glasses here, and that is $8 for, is it 5 of them, it looks like? Yes, 5. That's a great price right there. So again, this is Reloved with Heart. The platter is just $8. And here's our measurements, and you can see the information on that. And then we have the smaller one for just $6.40, and you can see the measurements on that as well. So freeze the screen if you need to so you can read those tags. I try to zoom in as best as possible so you can get that information. Set of 2 plates for $8. And some nice planes down here. And these do ship, but you're going to be paying a ton in weight. It would have to ship by itself because we don't want to put anything breakable or anything else in a box like that. And now we are going to go over to Thrifty Rick. He has these 2 bookcases here. We'll start down here and work our way up. And of course, he is also 20% off. This is a weird bell for $10.40. Interesting, different. A lot of great tins. It's got a lot of great bottles. The Trail of Lonesome Pine. How much is Lonesome Pine? Book is as is. It's $3.20 and it's from 1908. So the spine is basically off of there, but you still have this awesome artwork. So either great as a display to read it. It would be a very cool junk journal cover. $6.40 on the brown bottle back there. We have a lot of great books up here. And as mentioned, Thrifty Rick is 20% off. He did bring in this nice Coca-Cola tray, and she is just $12 on the Coke tray. And you can see there's some scratches and some minor condition issues, nothing major. Blue and white tin for $6.40. We have an M&M diner tin, and that's $12 on that. A lot of great glasses. New York Giants for $4.80. Like I said, if you're looking for a particular team, let us know if there's ever something, because we do from time to time, the vendors, we don't have a spot for it, but a lot of times the vendors do bring in team sports stuff. So we do have various teams in here. This is a great deal. This is $16. You can see there's some patina on the silver area, but you're getting the carafe and the, again, 5 with the glasses. So I guess a lot of things came in sets of 6, and the 6th got broken on a lot of these things, it appears. Great deal on a little cheese canister, just $4 on that one with the bail handle. $6.40 on a plain stein with the lid. We have the, oh, that's a good deal right there, the little teapot for just $3.20. Campbell's soup mug for $4. And how much is our recipe mug? Also $4. It's not a recipe mug, it just says vegetable. Okay, we got some great little toys down here, games. We're not shipping the large washboards. I know, I'm sure some of you are seeing the washboard on the corner here. They are going to be pickup only, $28. When we put them into the boxes, they tend to not quite make the dimensions. So we do ship the lingerie ones, and when they come in, I put them up right away to give you guys an opportunity to get those for shipping. So now we are over at Cavalier Collectibles, and she's got 2.5 booths back here, as well as one of the bookcases we saw in the back yesterday. And she is 20% off. So zoom in, catch what you need. Just give me the timestamp or screenshot, and I can get that for you. So 12 becomes $9.60. We sold one of these letter trays on our Saturday night Facebook Live. There's the dimensions on that. That's $8. Just this 12. That's a nice deal. It's very nice. Some utensils that are $12 and $9.60. Oh, a tomato server, $6.40. Great deal on that. That just came in. So I'm actually going to grab that because I have somebody I have to send that to who's been looking for one. And this morning I did put up on our Facebook only a quick video of some linens that came in, some really darling stitched pillowcases. So remember, you don't have to make your account public on Facebook. You can just keep it private. You don't even have to put your birth date in. Just have an email, and then this way you're not missing out on all the fun things that are on Facebook. So, because we'll do some things on Facebook that we don't do on here. As is, $8. Did she say as is? A small chip on the ear. So that's not, oh, I see it. 8x6, that's a big cow creamer. See, there's a tiny little chip there. Look at this one. It says cream on it. 960, 7x4.5. That's really pretty. I like that. I want a little pair of sugar tongs for just $8. Nice little lemon server for $4. For my doily people, this one is 3 of them. $7, and you're getting these 2 at 12.5 and 1 at 14.5 by 10. And there's another doily. I know I have to get that. I don't see it hanging off the side here. Okay. I'll have to look for that later. Oh, that's a good deal. Piece of Lennox there for just $3. Super steal. Some more pins. And it's got a moose. So $5.60. That's hard to find moose. If you like moose on your, I know people collect moose items. There you go. The True Story of Fala. That's a very cute book. I've seen that one before. Okay, now we're going to go into Lazy Q Ranch, who is 25% off. Nice old bag of clothing pins, 14 and take 25% off. She's got some great books. And again, this is the only vendor in the back that is 25% off. So everybody else that we've visited, and we have one more to visit, are 20% off. 6, and then she took the firm off, so 25% off the $6 there. Cute little jar for $8, and then 25% off. Cheese Crocs. I don't see a lid. This is the set of 3 of the chicken nesting cardboard canister, 16, and then take that 25% off. Now we're going back. Yes, you're hearing the words new to you again. She has 2 bookcases in the back, not next to each other, and then 1 in the front, and then you're taking 20% off. A giant Barbie ornament for $8. Some little coasters for $3.20 each. 5 becomes $4. Nice picture frame for $6.40. That's nice. There you go. Nice silver-plated coffee pot for $12. That's found with the patina on it. And here's another piece of ruby. Okay, Avon Cape Cod. What do we got on that one? $12 for the cup and saucer. A newer tray. Some Longer Burger, 1998 Longer Burger for $19.20. And then our bottom shelf. So again, we visited with our vendors in the back. These are $4.80 each. She's got 3 of those. Tell you the heartbreaking story on that. Those are from a chandelier that she bought here and got home, and it did not make it onto the ceiling, and she salvaged the pieces that survived. So that's the sad story of that light. So again, we are in the back of the Gray Barn visiting our bookcase vendors, and everybody's 20% off except our Lazy Q Ranch, who's the 25% off. I just need timestamps and or a screenshot, and I will gladly get you more information on those items. As always, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day.